start this evening with a special election. In just under an hour, polls will close in the 14th Congressional District. Voters are choosing a candidate to fill the congressional seat vacated by Marjorie Taylor Greene. And with 22 names on the ballot, it is a crowded race. So to help us get a sense of what voters are thinking, our Brian Unger is live in Rome this evening. Brian, good evening to you.
Good evening, Sharon. To give you an idea what voters are facing when they enter their polling stations, like this one at the Civic Center in Rome, this is a sample ballot. And on it are 22 candidates, 17 Republicans, 3 Democrats, 1 independent, and 1 libertarian. Now, for any candidate to declare victory tonight, they need to garner over 50% of the vote. So that complicated math notwithstanding, we talked to some enthusiastic voters all day today who know pretty much they will be back voting again next month in a runoff.
What's the ballot look like in there? Because there's a lot of folks in there.
Too many people that think they're politicians. Some I know personally that has no experience that, Washington would just swallow them up like it does most people.
The number of candidates vying for this congressional seat has voters we spoke with conflicted over issues like character, policies, and party.
What I look for in a candidate is tell me your policies. And that's the problem I have with both sides today, is they attack each other, they hate each other, and they don't ever get around to telling you what their actual policies are.
Today's special election was called to fill the remainder of Marjorie Taylor Greene's term, which expires in January. November's midterm election will determine who fills the seat after that. The calendar is confusing, and that has party heads worried.
I think just the average everyday voter, there's real fatigue out there, and I sense and feel for them for it.
Does that make you worry a little about turnout?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
David Goldenshoe is vice chair of the Floyd County Republicans. Are moods shifting in this ruby red district at all?
Well, I don't think they're shifting less conservative, if that's what you're getting at. I think that, we have an unusual situation here. I don't know that this district is very solid conservative. And from Floyd County north, it's really conservative. So I don't see a big change going on.
Vincent Mendez, who chairs the county's Democratic Party, like most officials we spoke with, predicts Democrat Sean Harris will likely get most of the votes as one of 3 Democrats running. Are you optimistic that Sean Harris can get to a runoff and survive it?
He can definitely get to a runoff. Now, we will have to work our butts off to make him win if he gets to a runoff, but that's how we should treat every single election,
And that will take a lot of work. In 2024, Greene defeated Harris by winning nearly 65% of the vote. Though folks here say this time they aren't casting ballots for Greene's firebrand style of politics.
Most of us have always in the past felt the same way. Hey, it's all about the candidate. We don't care what party. I think now people are looking at it and saying, no, that's not the case anymore. The parties really make a difference.
Sharon, the weight of President Trump's endorsement is expected to influence tonight's outcome. Trump endorsed Clay Fuller, a district attorney from Northwest Georgia, who calls himself a MAGA warrior. Fuller faces other GOP candidates in the primary, including former state senator Colton Moore, who says that he is 100% Trump. Sharon?
Well, the voters will have the final word. Brian, thank you. Well, we also heard directly from the 2 leading candidates in the race, Clay Fuller and Sean Harris. Both say they are feeling confident.
I feel like I'm the most dangerous candidate in the race. That's how I feel. We've got the president's endorsement.
We need to make sure that Democrats are actually highly motivated, ready to get out and vote.
If you're still planning to vote tonight, remember that the polls will stay open until 7. We will have results on CBS News Atlanta at 11.